What is up YouTube, Starmy here. We're going to do a slightly different video today. We're going to do a house reveal and a rundown of what to expect from a pretty much maxed house on OSRS. We've got some melee gear on and you'll see why later on. Just as much strength bonus as we can. Okay, let's get into the house. So first of all, it's important to know where we actually land when we teleport to the house. We'll mark this tile just so we can see. The house build is a 3x3 square, although Jagex have updated the loading time, so any larger should be fine also. With our camera facing north, the All-Night pool is immediately to the left. The Gorok portal was for the Wilderness Chaos portal, and the Carol portal was the first portal I ever put in my house. So as we spawn in, immediately to the left we've got the pool to recharge our run and stats. To our north we've got the 3 portals plus our big portal nexus, as well as the spirit tree and fairy ring. In the big portal nexus I've got loads of tellies, not every single telly, just common ones I use for farm runs and for clue scrolls. In the same room here we've also got the Fossil Island pendant, and heading south past the spirit tree we've got the big room here, the altar to change our spell book, as well as the big jewelry box. Obviously this is a huge room, like maxing this out is so good for any sort of clue, any sort of telly. And the altar is obviously good for before you've got 99 magic to change the spell book with a cape. Instead of going to the silly pyramids that are miles away, just telly straight to your house, change your stuff in the house. I've got a little craft cape and a jar display as well. Moving back across towards the portal, you have to have at least 2 garden rooms, so I've got 3 garden rooms in the middle. The third one is where all the pets roam, and to the north of that is the storage room. This is where you can store loads of stuff from your treasure trails, from quests, some items. Down below that is the study where you can make house tabs and Bones to Peaches tabs. These are quite useful. I use this one quite a lot for some bit of AFK tab making. Definitely want to keep on the top floor if possible. Going then across to the room south below the portal. There's the quickest teleport I've got to a bank really in Edgeville. Straight there, straight to the bank. And then heading down the stairs we've got the mess of the house. All the stuff that you don't really need to see. This room straight ahead is where you can repair Barrow's armor. Definitely good to have that in the house, it's a bit cheaper. You get that room quite early. Just some rubbish like some kitchens, some bedrooms for the servant. This room is just for the Desert Diary for the KQ head. Now this is the bit that I'm excited to tell you about. This little room here with the ornate dummy. So you can make this with an extra black mask. So what you can do, set up the dummy. Make sure you've got your full melee gear on. Sip a little strength pot. Just check your best melee prayers are on, so I've got piety. And then give that bad boy a spec. So the damage you do basically adds to your prayer points. So we hit 33, so we gained 33 extra prayer points. It's basically a free prayer potion sip. And it's great. This worked fantastic for me in mid-game when I was trying to save prayer pots when they weren't all that accessible. So you can go back upstairs, recharge at the pool, get your spec back. Make sure again you're super strength potted. And just try and get that max hit. Just like that, turn the prayer off. So then all that prayer just then stays. It won't drain unless you've got active prayers going. So just check about, see what your best melee gear is, and it's very useful to have. Going back upstairs again, you can kind of get another glimpse of what the house looks like. So starting again at the tile, we run across to the pool. This is the best way that I can easily rebank and get to the house by going to the farming guild. It's quite a quick one because then if I'm going back into the house, I don't need to read telly or retab. So pretend we banked, we can go straight back into the house. Then we can just do a simple left click to go to our last fairy ring destination. So in this case, we are rebanking and we can go back to, this one is Zolra. Check on the map, so back straight to Zolra. Easy bank, easy straight back. Another one I like doing is we have to rebank quite consistently at KQ. Again, pretend we've banked at the farming guild, straight back into the house, straight back to the fairy ring and to the KQ layer. And then easy to get back to the house, I've got my own house portal saved as a shortcut. Straight into the house, little right click tree, B for the farming guild, and then we are back into the bank that way. So hopefully, boys, something has helped you and you've gained a little bit of inspiration of what your house could look like. Basically, your main hub. Invest anything into it. It's such a good investment. This is Starmy OSRS. See you next time.